would like to go to China.
It's not a good time now. So. It just used to be a pilot student.
Yeah.
Actually, it's gonna still start in Alberta and the residence close after, I don't know.
I mean, being a gay man, there are many gay people that were in the church that have completely rejected it because they were so rejected by the church. Thank you. Well, thank you for this.
Yes, guys, this is awesome.
Thanks for coming. We're just having people for dinner here for a while. So.
Well, we can do it again.
When did you first taste like hamburgers or
Nanjing.
Nanjing?
Yeah,
That's all there.
there's McDonald's everywhere.
I remember going to Portugal. Yes.
Oh yeah?
There was a Burger King, Pizza Delight, or not Pizza Delight, but Pizza Joint.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Oh, no. It's like everywhere you go, no matter where you go.
The Pizza Hut in China actually put baking direct on pizza.
Huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's an innovation. I actually like that flavor. And I think like the KFC in China, they have orange in the morning. So it really surprised me that when I came to Canada, they have such few options from McDonald's and KFC. Like there's new food every month. It's sad there's no Starbucks in it. I know.
So you grew up with Starbucks.
Yeah, I
as well?
spent too much money in Starbucks, I guess.
Okay.
I know maybe it's not expensive in Canada, but it's a little bit expensive in China.
Starbucks is expensive.
Okay, cool.
I think it's expensive here.
Okay, same.
But Starbucks is very, it's too much money for what you get. I don't think that is. I just think it's not worth it.
I agree.
So, wow, I would like to go to China.
It's not a good time now, so.
No, not at the moment. Yeah, it's a difficult time.
You could go to Taiwan if you like.
Yes, I could.
It's still
Yes.
the same culture.
Well, I went to Taiwan last year,
Oh,
but
cool.
just to the airport. I flew China Airlines
Oh, yeah.
from London to New Zealand,
Okay.
and I flew with China Airlines to them, so we went through Taipei. It's interesting because a lot of the various China Airlines they fly all over the world now.
Yeah.
Into New Zealand, into Australia, into Canada. Two, like China Southern and China Eastern, they've really developed incredibly over the last few years. And often their prices are very good. So sometimes when I'm sending people to Australia or New Zealand from here, sometimes their airfares are cheaper. But of course you have to fly to China and then back.
Yes.
So it's a longer trip, but I think, well, if you're going to save money, well, it's okay.
Yeah, when it comes to airlines, I think we have a lot to say. I just used to be a pilot student for a junior airline.
He started training a pilot.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as a customer,
Yes.
you were from like most Chinese airlines, that's fine.
Thank you.
If you are an employee in
it's
that
different.
company, it's just totally different thing. I don't really like it because it takes kind of like a semi-military
Yes.
system to control like the pilots.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. You know?
Yes.
Yes, just things doesn't happen as planned. You know, I was with her in Alberta in April and in April. I was thinking like she's gonna fly back to China. I'm gonna plant some trees in Ontario. That's pretty much it. I don't know when we'll meet again, but yeah.
Everything changed.
Yeah,
Just like
things
that.
changed.
Yes. Yes.
I really feel disgusted. Like her university in China, the sports institute, just kind of give her up. Like her exchange program in Canada is a government-sponsored program,
Yes.
so she actually don't need to pay for her ticket back to China because considering the policies now,
Yes.
The flights come.
person in charge in the sport institute just told her, "You take care of this."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it just dropped you. Or
And man,
Oh,
what's she's gonna do? She just
Oh,
the
that's
first
terrible.
time being in Canada alone. Like imagine if she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna still start in Alberta and the residence close after I don't know.
or like homeless or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
gosh. Oh, my.
And like they're supposed to pay the tuition.
Yeah, like the tuition should be covered by government, but government is kind of like
But this
talking to
time-
her like, you have to be back in China then. We will pay your tuition.
But I can't.
But I can't.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's the dilemma.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I feel so disgusted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So irresponsible.
That's one thing about this town. I find like we were in Mexico, and when we came back, we were quarantined. And people were like, you know, do you need anything? You know, do you need food? Do you need, you know, can we get groceries for you? Whatever. It's like that's what in a small town.
Yeah, I was really moved. Jerry brought our groceries.
But you know what? I mean, that's what people do in a small town. You take care of each other, right? You take care of people that you know. And
Noah did grocery shopping for us, and
and people brought us food.
another friend brought us food, and
We were looking like the Holy Grail documentary, even the Holy Foreskin.
Oh yeah.
There's a documentary of Holy Foreskin of the Jesus. So I watched that till like 4 a.m. morning last night.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's very funny. Like there's a documentary about it. We were looking France, Vatican, many places, going after the Jesus Holy Foreskin. And
What?
yeah, that's really a thing. It's kind of funny.
yes.
Yes.
And we were debating about if the God should exist last night
Yeah.
till like, I don't know, till 8 a.m. in the morning. It's really fun. It's really interesting.
Yeah, that's all because we watched it.
We were debating like God never
just
talks
know.
about indigenous people. And God never talks about how different races separate, right?
Oh, you mean like in the Bible, or?
Yeah.
Alright.
So she's confused, I'm confused, and we were...
Well, I think the thing too was that in the Bible, there was no sort of sense of distinction between
different
the races.
Yeah.
Or the main thing is that the Romans
Yeah.
subjugated the Jews. The Romans were like the
Yeah.
they were the conquerors.
Yeah.
So in that regards, the Jews were then, in one sense, they were the indigenous people.
I knew a little bit about Buddhism. I think that's attracting too. So I was really debating, should I stay as a non-believer or choose one? I'm not sure. I think I would just spend more time on philosophy.
Alright.
Because I do believe like there should be something like who created the universe.
Yes. Well, we're Christians.
I know.
Yeah. And so, I mean, we believe that
God created
God
everything.
created.
Everything.
But I don't necessarily see that where it talks in the Bible about 7 days, that's necessarily 24-hour days.
Oh yeah.
We don't really know. People that are very strong creationists would then say, no, it's all literal. But I mean, I came from a background where everything was literal.
Okay.
So whatever it said in the Bible was exactly what it was.
Word for word.
But then as I got older, and I thought, hold on, some of this, doesn't make sense. And then so I did question. I think the thing for me was that even though I had many opportunities to reject it all,
Yeah, that's good.
the thing for me was that I chose not to, because for me it wasn't a religion. It was actually Jesus.
Yeah.
So even in these days, when I would say to people, well, I'm Christian, but see, saying you're a Christian for some people is really bad.
Yeah.
So for me, I prefer to say I follow Jesus and what he taught.
Cool.
I mean, being a gay man, there are many gay people that were in the church that have completely rejected it
Okay.
because they were so rejected by the church. For me, it went beyond that though. It wasn't that I can say that I see the problems in the church, but I never felt rejected by Jesus.
How's the church in Cycle? Does you accept LGBTQ community or?
The church we go to
The church we
is
go to,
totally,
very
totally accepting.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel living in such a small town, like as a gay people?
Sackville's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. There's lots of gay couples in the town.
That's a very accepting town that way.
It is, yeah. And I think probably the university influence has helped with that.
Oh yeah.
But then I
young
think
people.
you've got people that are here, who lived here and moved here, who have helped influence it. So our pastor at our church is incredibly positive. You know, he's amazing.
It's done.